What's good, Uber Nation? Welcome back to the channel. Pack Wars is back. We have the Eastern Conference, we have the Western Conference going up against each other. This is how it'll work, guys. I have 15 packs of each conference and 2 toppers, 90 overall toppers. In case it is a close match, these 90 overall toppers are going to be worth 3 points. Highest overall card wins. Collectibles don't count. It's pretty simple. I'm going to put the score up on the screen, left and right here, Eastern and Western Conference, so you guys know who's ahead. Let's get right into it. We're going to alternate Western to East and back and forth. We're going to see who wins this Pack Wars Episode 3. I know you guys been asking for it. So first, Western Conference pack. What do we got? We have an 81 overall in the West. Let's go to the East. Who do we get in the East here? 81 is the number to beat for the East, and we don't do it. So the Western Conference is where it's at. I'm going to mark it down as we go. 1-0 Western Conference here. Let's keep on going. Back to the West. Who do we get in this pack? We're gonna see which pack actually has the better or the higher overall odds here. 80 overall Joe Ingles in the Western Conference. Now who does the East get here? Let's find out. 80 overall Joe Ingles to beat, and it is an 80 overall Chris Middleton, so that is a tie. I'm not gonna go with the second highest overall cards because it's tough for me to remember this, you know what I mean? So this is a tie. No score to either party. Let's keep on rolling here. Next, Western Conference pack. Who do we get? Who do we get? Two back-to-back 80s already. So we get an 83 Hayward, and that is not even the playoff card. 83 Gordon Hayward is the number to beat for the East. 83 Hayward. That's going to be pretty tough here. Maybe we can clutch it out with an elite. We get 82 Brook Lopez, and just like that, the West is up 2-0. Let's keep on going here. Back to the Western Conference. I'm hoping to pull some elites, you know what I mean? We got to get some red paint up in here. 79 overall Zebo, Zach Randolph. Now that is very beatable. Can the East beat it and get on the scoreboard here? They haven't scored yet. We get 80 overall Rudy Gobert, and that is a point for the East. They're closing in 2-1 the score now. Back to the West. How many more? We got plenty more packs to go here. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I love making these Pack Wars episodes. They're fun. Let's see who they get. Andre Roberson, West. Not so great. Not so great. Western gets Andre Roberson. Was that 77? 78 I said? What did I say? 79 either way. Matthew Dellavedova. The East wins again. 2-2. 2-2. I sure hope I don't screw up the score here. That's why I'm marking it down. 2-2. Back to the West. Who do we get? Give us some red paint. Come on now. I'm rooting for the West because that's where I live. You know what I mean? 79 overall CJ McCollum. So 79 is the magic number here for the East to beat. 79. Can they do it? Can they do it? And they cannot do it. So the Western Conference gets back on track here. 3-2 the score. Back to the West. Back to the Wild Wild West here. Bam! What do we got? 77 overall Dante Exum. Ooh. I think the East might get on the scoreboard here. 77 is a pretty easy one to beat, I think. And they do barely. Brook Lopez, 78 overall. I mean, Robin Lopez. Brook Lopez. I'm like, Brook Lopez not even in the playoffs. What are you talking about, bro? All right, so the East is closing in. 3-3 to score. We have a close one. It might come down to these 90 overall toppers, which I'm kind of hoping for, to be honest with you guys. So let's see who we get here. Oh, sweet Lou Williams in this pack. So we got our first elite, 85 overall to beat. Sweet Lou. Can the East clutch it out and get an 86 or higher card? They cannot. So that means the West wins once again, and it is 4-3 the score here. Back to the Western Conference. Come on now. Come on now. We got one elite already. Sweet Lou. We get a Pau Gasol in this pack. A base elite Pau Gasol in the Western Conference pack. 81 overall to beat. Can they beat an 81? It's time to get an elite out of the East pack here. 81, and they do not beat it. So the Western Conference suddenly goes up 5-3 5-3 the score. Back to the West. We got 6 packs to go. 6 rounds to go, that is. We got 83 overall Myers Leonard. That's a high overall for him. I watched him play last night. I said, dude's got to go, bruh. Dude's got to go, man. 83 overall Myers Leonard from the West. Let's see if the East can beat it with our first elite here. Come on now. Oh, they cannot, and the West is running away with it right now. It's 6-3. The Eastern Conference needs to get back on track. Maybe let's start out with the East this time. We're going to start out with the East. Hopefully I don't screw myself up here. Start with the East, and we get 80 overall Chris Middleton. 80 overalls to score to beat here. Chris Middleton. 80. Oh, it's a Taj Gibson. That's a tie once again. Tie is better than a loss, I think. So let's go back to the East here. They got to be coming away with an elite sooner or later. Come on now. Oh, 79 overall Patrick Patterson. 79 overall for the East. That's going to be somewhat easy to beat, I think. 83 overall. The West is killing it. So the East is really going to have to come away with some rounds here, even to make up for the super duper round of 3 points in the 90 overall. Let's go back to the West first. Back to the West. I sure hope I didn't screw up the score here. Back to the West. Andre Roberson, 77 overall. All right, I think the East can beat that. 77. That's a pretty easy one to beat. 77. And they do. They get Trey Burke. So the East gets back on track here. What's the score here? 7-4 as I'm looking at it. 7-5. 7-5. Wow, I'm blind. All right, 7-5 the score, it looks like. Back to the East. We'll start with the East once again. They're on a hot streak now. One in a row. 80 overall Kristaps Porzingis. 80 overall to beat here for the West. Can the West do it? Can the West beat it? 80 overall. Oh, they do. Andre Iguodala, Iggy. And the West scores again. West is killing it here with 8. What is it, 8-5 right now? Western Conference in favor. Wow, so the East really has to win this round and the 90-plus round to come away with the victory. So let's start with the East once again. Can we clutch it out with an elite pull here in the East? Bam! Oh my goodness. 70 overall Grumpy Perkins, as I like to call him. Kendrick Perkins, 78 overall. Oh, that's going to be easy to beat, I think. 78 overall, but you never know. 78. Oh, and the West does it again. 83 overall Andre Iguodala. And they have now 9 points. Is it 9? Actually, it's 9-4. I'm so blind without glasses, guys. I left my glasses in the car last night. So, what is it? 9-4. So they won pretty good here. Just for the heck of it, let's open these 90 overall toppers here. Let's go with the East first so we can put some score, maybe hopefully some points on the board here for the East. We get a 91 Giannis Antetokounmpo. This is the one card that I haven't gotten yet. I've really wanted it, so I'm hyped on that. 91 Giannis. Let's go, baby. Look at the stats. Oh, yeah. I see the stats blurry, but I can't read them. So there you go. This is for your pleasure. Actually, I can read them off the computer screen. 91 speed, though. Dang, bruh. He's fast. Like a gazelle. All right, so the Giannis, 91 overall. Who do we get out of the Western? Can we beat 91? If not, that's going to boot. Oh, it's a tie. Dame. We get Dame Dollar, 91 overall. So that's a tie, guys. It looks like the West ended up winning 9-4. 9-4. My chicken scratch. I need to get better at that. But anyway, either way, the West won. 9-4, 9-5. I'm going to do the review. I'll have the correct score on the screen, obviously, for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this Pack Wars. As always, smash the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys coming through each and every day. I love all you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Until next time, I'm out. Mahalo.